Hello Dnation and welcome back. In today's episode we are going to be unboxing a replica of the Kawasaki Z900 RS Cafe, which is a 1/12 scale diecast motorcycle manufactured by Maisto, and I'm going to be showing you the features and the specifications of this amazing diecast motorcycle replica. So stay tuned with me on this one and let's get this started. So, before we get to the good stuff, let's take a quick look at the boxing as always. So this Kawasaki Z900 RS Cafe replica comes in a signature window type clamshell box, which is the standard boxing by Maisto. So as you can see, the Kawasaki Z900 RS Cafe, which is the name of this model, is bang in the middle, and on this bottom corner of the box you will see the Maisto logo. And to the upper corner you would see the scale, which is a 1/12 scale diecast metal. And flipping over to the sides, you will find the Maisto logo along with the term motorcycles, which is pretty much the same on the top of the box as well. And on the bottom of the box, you will find quite a bit of legal information, so kindly pause if you want to take a read. So with no further ado, let's get this opened. To begin with, this Kawasaki Z900 RS Cafe comes in two color variants, which is the lime green variant, which we just unboxed, and a grey variant, of which I did an exclusive video for, and I'll drop the link in the description below, so go check it out and let me know what you think. So moving on, my first thoughts about this diecast replica is that it has quite a good and sturdy build and made of diecast for the most part, with a few components made of ABS plastic, with some good details, which is standard with the Maisto motorcycle models. And I should admit that this model looks quite vibrant and looks exactly like its real life counterpart. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at a few features and specifications of this diecast replica. This model comes with a black chassis, and this cafe version sports a lime green paint job with a white stripe running along both sides of the tank, continuing to the fairing and circling around the single headlight. This replica also comes with a steerable front fork with a well sculpted front unit consisting of a caferacer style headlight, a pair of turn signals, a visor and a speedometer, which seamlessly flows into a fully blacked out handlebar with a pair of rear view mirrors, with black hand grips, with a pair of silver clutch and brake levers. Moving down is a green front fender that wraps around a fully blacked out wheel with green pinstripes and a rubber tire with chrome and black disc brakes. So moving on to the midsection, this fuel tank is well sculpted and painted in lime green with some amazing graphics with the Kawasaki logo on both sides, which are in white and outlined in black. And moving down to the heart of this ride lies a beautiful blacked out and well detailed engine sculpt with a single metallic silver exhaust, with the rest of the midsection components blacked out. The side cases are painted in green as well and branded with the Z900 RS logo on both sides that are prominent. And talking about the seat, it's a double seater which is in black and well sculpted. And the rear wheel setup is just the same as the front, but comes with a brake light and a number plate that is mounted to the rear fender along with a pair of turn signals. And just to mention, the rear wheel has quite a bit of suspension, unlike the front, which is rigid. And this model comes with free rolling wheels and a side kickstand in case you want to display it. And as far as the specs go, this replica measures in at 7 inches in length, 4 inches in height, 2 inches in width, and weighs in approximately at about 160 grams. Well, all I can say is that this is a beautiful and well detailed diecast variant of the Kawasaki Z900 RS Cafe, and I'm glad to add it to my ever growing 1/12 scale diecast motorcycle collection. So overall, this is a beautiful diecast replica of the Kawasaki Z900 RS Cafe and a definite must have for any diecast motorcycle collector or hobbyist. And in case you're interested, kindly find further features, specifications and the best buy links for this Kawasaki Z900 RS Cafe diecast replica in the description below. And so with that out of the way, let's place this amazing and well-detailed motorcycle replica on the Dnation dyno and check out its wheel spin and its functionality. Well, the functionality seems to be perfect and just as beautiful as highly detailed exteriors, and this Kawasaki Z900 RS Cafe diecast replica gets a massive thumbs up from me for looks as well as for functionality. So with that being said, let's place this amazing diecast replica on the Dnation turntable and take a look at this diecast beauty in a 360-degree view, and stay tuned for some fun facts on the Kawasaki Z900 RS Cafe coming up. Mechanically, the 2018 Kawasaki Z900 RS Cafe is the same as the regular Z900 RS. The Cafe version sports a green paint job with a white stripe running along both sides of the tank, continuing to the fairing and circling around the single headlight. The black drop-style handlebars lend for a more aggressive posture, while the cafe-style seat, which is 32.2 inches from the ground or 0.6 inches lower than on the Z900 RS. The suspension system is the same as on the Z900 RS with a 41mm inverted fork offering 10-way compression and 12-way rebound adjustability and stepless preload adjustability, and a horizontal backlink shock like the Z900 RS and Z900. Dual 300mm discs are matched with monoblock 4-piston calipers up front, while a single piston caliper stops the single 250mm rear disc. The wheels, as on the Z900 RS, are cast with flat spokes that give the illusion of wired spokes. And for further information on the Kawasaki Z900 RS Cafe, kindly check the link in the description below. And if you want to get yourself or your loved ones this amazing Kawasaki Z900 RS Cafe replica, I dropped the best buy links in the description below. So go check it out and get yourself one if you're interested. And also please do let me know in the comments below as to what are your thoughts about this amazing Kawasaki Cafe diecast replica. And I would like to thank all my Dnation subscribers and followers for your constant support and feedback, and this is much appreciated. So kindly continue to support Dnation by subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, and also by liking and sharing our videos. And please do check out the rest of the 112 scale and the 118 scale diecast motorcycle episodes in the playlist below. And this brings us to the end of this diecast motorcycle episode, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a massive thumbs up and share it, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button if this is your first time here, and also click on that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming episodes. And if you care to share your views and thoughts on this episode, please do drop your comments below and stay tuned for all new episodes coming up. Well, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.